football. At that stage, what sort of counseling do we need to give to those talents?
I think first and foremost, the focus shouldn't be on trying to create the next professional footballer. The focus should be on the enjoyment aspect, the health aspects, the mental health aspects of sport in general. I mean, my focus is on football, but sport as a holistic view, I think impacts on so many areas of people's lives that really the parents should be focusing on that as opposed to what they're going to eventually achieve from sport. And if that becomes a byproduct of them enjoying it and learning, then great. If it's not, then they need a good education to be able to fall back on and be able to do something else with their lives.
I know, very important. Martin, when you guys return next year, April, is it going to be a one-off?
No, we look at this as leaving a legacy and coming back on a yearly programme. Obviously, this is the first time that we're going to be doing the programme, but we've already had some great experiences in the few days that we've been here. We've been to a number of schools already. Russell's worked with a number of kids, as he said, and the enthusiasm for the kids, for the coaching that Russell's given them, is you can see that in the smiles that they're coming out with on their faces. So we see this as a long-lasting programme that we hope will just grow. And this year or next year it's Lagos and Abuja, but maybe it'd be Port Harcourt or other cities after that.
That's right. So are you going to get the kids for the camps?
Sorry?
Are you going to get the kids for the camps?
We're obviously promoting through the schools. So we've got some partner schools that we're working with at the moment. And that's from ages 6 up to 18, boys and girls. And if the kids want to register, they can do through their schools, or they can do through gladiatorsoccerng.com.
Awesome. Awesome. So, Russell, anything else you want to tell us as regards to this program that we're expecting?
I think just don't turn up thinking we're going to turn you into the next professional footballer. Turn up because you want to enjoy yourself, you want to learn something, and the focus will be on trying to get those players to be better players than when they arrived, but more importantly, to be better people than when they arrived. And that's where we place a lot of our focus.
That's right. That's right. So there's no pressure.
Absolutely not.
So someone said, come go to that camp so that you go to Manchester City. No,
No.
That's not what it is, because this is just basic and you just want to ignite passion.
Absolutely.
Very important. Do you have anything else you have to tell us, Martin?
No, obviously we just want to obviously look forward to working with the children and the coaches, and really for us it's, as I said before, leaving that legacy so people in Nigeria have that experience of working with good quality coaches, but then they can go back into their communities and impart that knowledge that they've gained through us as well. Awesome,
beautiful. So Martin and Russell, they're from the United Kingdom FCV International Football Academy, and they've partnered with Gladiator in Nigeria to get camps going on in Lagos and Abuja. And the Nigeria Olympic Committee and the Nigeria Football Federation, they have endorsed the competition. Will we go on this break, listen to Tunde Popola and Sheyi Akinwumi talk about this program? When we come back, I'll get some of your questions on social media. I'll get Russell and Martin to answer it, so don't go anywhere.
To lead these young kids who takes on this kind of profession to understand that you have to have some form of education. Combining education and sports is just ideal. So that at the end of the day, when you are out of sports or when you're out of your playing days, you have something to fall back on. I think it's an all-inclusive program, which I think is good enough.
Football CV has come with a unique opportunity for these kids. You know, they're clearly saying football and education. You know, it's not disguised. And that is what many more academies should come out to say. You know, many academies are interested in the kids as footballers. And some of them say, yeah, footballers, but you can do education. But Football CV is saying it's football and education, period. And that really should come out like that.
Okay, so between now and April, what we really are doing, we're doing a lot of registration of children and getting schools to start getting their footballers ready to come to the camps. During that period as well, we're already liaising with the Premier League coaches that are coming, the Dutch coaches that are coming, the FCV coaches that are coming. We're working with Nigerian coaches. So during that period, we'll be talking with them and making them understand what exactly is going to happen in the camps. We know that we're going to get a lot of children coming in, but what we need to do most is to make sure that beyond the camps, we get the children to play football on an international level.
That's what it is. It was very clear. Tunde Popola said it. Sheyi Akiwumi confirmed it. And if he just summed it up, that it's football and education. That's what it is. And I like what Russell said, that they just want to pump up the interest. You want to have fun, particularly that you're young and you have the passion, not just the students, calling out parents, games masters, sports masters, even coaches. And that's what I want to get Russell talking about. I like the fact that you're bringing foreign coaches to come work with the coaches here in Nigeria. Would there be any program to train the trainers?
Yeah, absolutely. So at the moment, we're going around the schools and working with the children, but we're also working with the coaches in those schools as well. So we're trying to identify talent there that we can bring in to work on the camp, but also we've met with the Nigerian FA and we've talked about the possibility of bringing coaches from the FA there into the camp to work with us as well. When we start the camps in April, prior to that, the 2 days prior to that, we're going to be working with the coaches on their own, separate from the kids, before the kids arrive at the camp. And we're going to be working with them and trying to get them into the mindset of what it is that we're looking to do with them. So we'll talk to them about things like making it a fun environment, getting consistency throughout all the pitches and the way that we deliver, the key messages that we want to get across. So we'll talk about all of that and we'll try and raise the level and the profile of those coaches initially. Going forward from that, we've contacted the FA back in the UK just recently actually to discuss whether there's a possibility of running a course in the UK where Nigerian coaches can come and visit the UK and perhaps get an FA level 1 certification to come back to Nigeria with, and then use that to help to train the children here. That hasn't been signed off or anything, but we've raised it with the FA.
Suggesting that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Martin, PSG Academy, they've been to this country. Real Madrid, they've been here. FCV Escola, Barcelona's academy, they have a school here. And Martin, I'm in Nigeria, and I'm saying, what is it about? Why Nigeria? Why is everybody coming here?
I think that there's talent there. You know, we've had a number of Nigerian students on our program already. One student who we met today and spoke at the presentation, and he talked about his time with us and how it helped him, and he developed over the time with us as a footballer and had the opportunities to progress there, but he also progressed as an academic. He then went on to university and studied a degree in England. He then went on and played at D1 level in America, and he's now come back to Nigeria and actually imparting knowledge there through his work that he's doing. He did with the Premier League, and now he's worked within soccer in the area in Lagos. But there is talent in Nigeria, both football-wise and academically, and we're looking to enhance that further.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Russell, for stopping by. Thank you, Martin, for also coming around. We're looking forward to having you guys come around again.
Thanks, Austin.
Anything for sports and education. Thank you so much. So that's it. We love it because the grassroots is where everything happens. The grassroots is where you can actually have a peep into the future of any country's sports. And we love the fact that people are seeing Nigeria. I love what Martin said, that we've got the talent. So we also need to start looking inward to discover and develop our own talent. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We'll still stay with the schools. Let me let you see more highlights from the maiden edition of the Channels Under 17 track and field. The girls 400 meters also got us talking. Don't go anywhere. Stay.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the number 8, which is the 400 girls finals. Please, let's give them a round of applause as they go up into the home straight. Please, let's cheer them up. Let's cheer them up. The first medal event for today